One night, in the darkness when the power went out, Emily, a young woman sleeping alone in a small room illuminated only by a lit candle, was peacefully asleep. Suddenly, she jolted awake at a horrifying scream that pierced her ears. As she fearfully opened her eyes, the atmosphere of the room changed abruptly. The flickering flame of the candle merged with the dancing shadows in the corners of the room. Emily's heart raced as the shapes of the shadows became more defined. A figure of a woman, accompanied by a dark hand, began to move slowly. With each step, accompanied by a silence that soaked the floor, Emily's heart beat faster. Emily froze, her eyes fixed on the shadow in fear. The woman's face appeared with a cold, lifeless smile and started to move slowly. With each step, accompanied by a silence that soaked the floor, Emily's heart beat faster. The shadow finally approached the side of the bed and placed its long, pale fingers on Emily's wrist. Her body suddenly froze, struggling to breathe. Tears streamed from her eyes as the shadow gently lifted her from the bed. Emily tried to let out a scream of pain, but her voice was muffled. Guided by the shadow, Emily was dragged into a dark corridor. As they moved silently, incomprehensible whispers began to be heard from the walls of the corridor. Emily's body shuddered, trembling in fear. Finally, they reached a door at the end of the corridor. The shadow slowly opened the door, revealing a horrific sight that awaited Emily. A graveyard filled with the stench of death. Rows upon rows of bodies buried underground. Emily, filled with fear, tried to retreat, but the shadow held her tightly. Then, suddenly, Emily's body vanished and disappeared without a trace.